Hey guys, it's Bina, and in today's video, it's a question I get asked a lot on stream. And so I just figured I'd make a quick video talking about belts. So most people that start into Dwarven Realm, if you're a new player, you are wondering, how the hell do I get my belt for the offhand that I am playing? There are a couple of ways that make it very, very easy, and I'll go over them right now. So the first thing you need to know is there are a few places in the story where you can get them. If you happen to not get them in the story, after each boss, there are some belts. For example, after the Scorpion boss, after the Harmon boss, after the Cannibal boss, and after the last boss of the story, you have a container containing 3 belts. If you don't find them there, where do you find the belt? You can find them in a couple of places. One place is going to be every dungeon, pretty much. So Ancient Catacombs, Underground Enclave, Gravedigger's Cove, Min Lodur, Harmony Olympus. All of these dungeons will drop you some belts. One that does not is the Elysia Lair dungeon. But one thing to know is that if you can't find them in those dungeons, with imbued Dwarven runes, which you will find in Gravedigger's Cove, also you can craft them along with your Dwarven runes that you find in regular ruptures. So you craft these, and with these you craft ancient runic keys. These keys, you must always have some on you. The reason is it drops belt. Well, these are used to open chests in ruptures that are Dwarven chests. And so when you open them, you always have 3 belts in them. And you also have the possibility to get keys to certain different dungeons. Sticky Fingers is a very important node on your magical artifact here to invest into very early. The first node I rush is increase your chance to find map keys and ruptures. This will also give you chances to drop keys for Gravedigger's Cove, for example. In Gravedigger's Cove, there are 3 belts, but there are also tablets. There's 2 tablets. In the Ancient Catacombs, there are belts, but there's also 1 tablet. So that is that is like the easiest way of like removing the randomness of like finding your belt. You will just find it eventually inside of a ancient chest. If you cannot do this, and if you're, for example, in Rupture 80 plus, and you still haven't found a belt, in the Under Realm, which you unlock at level I think 70 or something, and you start dropping keys for it, in Rupture level 80 plus, the very first node here, the Murkmire Catacombs, drop belt racks. These belt racks, there's going to be many of them, and maybe we'll give you like around 30 belt. So that is another way to like try to find your belt early if you've been very, very unlucky. But Underrealm is the way to go if you want to get a little bit more odds. But if not, just ancient runic keys. Keep playing ruptures. You will find belts in every single one of your ancient runic chests that you find in ruptures. And if not, then every time you do Gravedigger, you have a chance. Every time that you do the Catacombs, you have a chance as well. And yeah, I mean, eventually you're just bound to find your belt. It's a little bit of RNG at the start, but it's really no big deal if you don't find your belt super, super early. It is going to be a power spike for most skills, but overall, just have some keys on you guys. So like, it's the biggest, the most important thing. Always have keys. If you do not have these keys on you, those runic chests will not spawn in your rupture. That's it for the tip for today, guys. I hope you learned something as to how to get your belt, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.